From the evidence is a hadith of Nu'man ibn Bashir radiyallahu anhuma, that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Dua is ibadah." Supplication is the act of worship, is the ibadah. Then he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam recited the statement of Allah, where Allah the Exalted says, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمْ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. And your Lord has declared, call upon me, I will answer you. For those who indeed keep away from worshipping me, meaning calling upon Allah, وَإِنَّ Jahannam, meaning the hellfire. And that indicates the importance of dua and the greatness of dua. The Prophet ﷺ in a hadith also, its isnad is Hasan, narrated by Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma, he said the best act of worship is dua. And he recited the same ayah, your Lord has declared, call upon me and I will answer you. At-Tirmidhi also narrated a hadith of Abi Hurairah radiallahu anh, that the Prophet ﷺ said nothing more honorable to Allah than supplicating to Him. These hadiths show the evidence of the merits of calling upon Allah, and it's an honor indeed of the servant to call upon Allah and to increase asking Allah the Exalted. And the act itself of worship is a great act of among the rest of the acts of worship. The reasons for that, meaning for the elevation of the matter of supplicating upon Allah among the rest of the acts of worship, is that dua itself has the person being calling upon Allah, especially at the times of distress, seeking the support of Allah, showing his own weakness and inability before Allah, his need of Allah. Also the act of worship, where the heart is present and the thought is present, meaning and submitted to Allah, then it is more complete. And dua, when the servant calls upon Allah, the heart is present, the need is present, meaning the need of Allah, and also the humbleness is present. Also, dua is a companion of reliance upon Allah and seeking support from Allah. From the merits of dua, the Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith related by Tirmidhi and Ibn Majah, was a good chain, he who does not call upon Allah, Allah will be angry upon him. Which is an evidence that Allah loves when His servant calls upon Him. Also the Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith related by Al-Bukhari in Al-Adab Al-Mufrad, authenticated by Al-Albani, that the Prophet ﷺ said, the most incapable amongst mankind, he who is incapable to make dua, and the stingiest among them, he who is stingy to give salam. Dua is easy, akhwan. Everyone can ask Allah. Just learn the etiquettes of dua and do not transgress in dua. The only thing that stop what Allah decreed to descend upon the servant is dua. When Allah accepts the dua, because Allah has written that the dua will be made, and Allah will accept the dua to prevent al-qadar from descending. And the dua min qadarillah, sah. Dua min qadarillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the servant, the Muslim, and we'll stop here, ikhwan, is in absolute need of calling upon Allah in all of his affairs, in all of his situations.